Hi everyone, I'm so excited to be doing another entry for Fuchsia at Kin Community. Today I'm going to talk about mommy must-haves when road tripping. You just don't know what's going to happen when you decide to put you and your family in a car for an extended period of time, and there's lots of things that can happen. Luckily, unlike on a plane with road trips, you can stop and, you know, take breathers and get out of the car and do whatever you need to do. But still, the point is to get from point A to point B as seamlessly as possible. If you feel me, you feel me. I'm here to hopefully give you a list of things that will help simplify your next road trip and make it a little easier and less anxious. I always feel like every mom gets so anxious whenever it comes to packing or getting ready for a big trip, because I know I do. Okay, so let's start. Now, number one, food. For some reason, whenever you're on a road trip, I just feel like, oh my God, everybody's hungry and you need to have a snack. It has to be now. You wanna make sure you have a lot of options. I feel like with kids, it's options. You don't wanna just have one thing that works for them, because otherwise they're like, well, Mom, what else is there? Mom, what else is that? And then you end up having to stop for every little thing. So these are a few things that I like, because if your kids are like mine, they open something and they'll have a little bite of it and they're like, I don't want this anymore, I want something else. And I'm like, great, that's just wasted. Inevitably, I feel like cookies and crackers are gonna be a part of any road trip, because my kids will not sit and just have cucumbers and carrots. That's just not how it's gonna happen. So I like snack boxes like this, but I don't like just cookies. Like for instance, if you get like a big tray of cookies and then you have to take them out of there, because God knows what they'll do with them. But these are great because they just come in little pre-made packages, and there's like 4 cookies in here, so it's portioned, and then I can give one to my daughter, I can give one to my son. They each have their own, and we're done. No complaints about who gets to hold the box and, you know, cookies flying everywhere. At least with this, I know there are 4 cookies, and there will be 4 cookies on the floor if they don't eat them. Something else I really like to take, I like to bring these little placemats. And these are great for in the car, but more so if you make a pit stop and you eat at a restaurant. This is great to just lay out, and then they can put their food wherever they want. And then you don't have to worry about it being unsanitary, and kind of do what they want. And then I think most of them are little coloring placemats too, so they can keep themselves busy. Anything that keeps them busy is fantastic. That is our main goal, to keep these kids busy. On that same note, these are little bibs. My 2-year-old, it's great because I will put like a cute dress on her and then all of a sudden she just has spaghetti sauce all over her. This little bib prevents me from having to carry around thousands of clothes. This is something I like to do with my 3.5-year-old. He is potty trained, but at night he does sleep with a overnight diaper. So when we're traveling sometimes and we're going long distances, and you know there's those stretches of land where there's just no rest areas or anywhere to stop to go to the restroom, I use little pull-ups, and so I'll put them on underneath his underwear. And obviously not a proponent of like setting anything back, and I don't want him to think that it's okay to go to the bathroom, but I just use this as a precautionary backup method in the event we're on like an hour stretch and he really has to go to the bathroom, because the last thing I want is like urine all over the car, and then you're dealt with a whole new set of problems that I just like to avoid. Whenever we're going somewhere, I like them to feel like, you know, they're packing their own bags too. So I give them each their own little backpacks, and then we fill it with things that are, I love going to like the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store and getting stuff for them. So like a little harmonica, stickers, coloring books, color pencils, things that are gonna keep them busy. Again, like things that they have to open and fiddle with. And you'll be surprised at the things that actually keep them busy. Like it's the wrapper of the toy that trying to get through, it takes them 15 minutes, and that 15 minutes is something you should relish in, because I don't get a lot of that time to myself. We do have a car with TVs in the back, but for some reason, like, you know, they'll be watching a movie and then 20 minutes in, it's like, I'm not into this anymore. And so what I basically do is I just ahead of time download a lot of apps that I know that are educational or something that I would actually want them to be involved with. You just never know what can happen. I like to just have this. I put Band-Aids, some Desitin, diaper rash cream, some lotion. It takes some baby's Tylenol just in case. You never know, the onset of like a fever or cold always happens when we're traveling for some reason. All right, ladies, so I hope you found my little mommy must-haves for road tripping. I hope it might help you simplify the next time you're packing for a road trip and kind of stumped on what to take for your kids. These have always worked out for me, and I hope they work out for you too. I will see you guys next time, and good luck on your road trip.